Hi friends, let us continue the discussion fork system call with the logical operators. Let us try to find a solution for a gate question. It's better you watch the part 1 to part 4 before this lecture so that you can easily understand the concept what we are going to discuss in this session. In this C program, fork system call is used within if statement with the AND operator, and inside the if statement there is a fork system call. So after that, again fork system call is used within if statement, now with the OR operator, and within this if block there is a fork system call used 2 times contiguously. So finally there is a printf statement, and the question is how many times printf statement will be executed. Let us try to draw a binary tree diagram for this fork system calls. So for this first fork system call, this parent process will create a child process as shown in this diagram. So here the fork system call will return a positive number as a process ID. In this child process, the fork system call will return 0. So this is the resultant of the first fork system call. We have already discussed that this AND operator will execute this right side only when this left side returns positive value or true. So in this statement, this fork system call returns positive value in this process but returns 0 here. So for the second fork system call, only this process will create child processes as shown in this binary tree. So this P and C2. Now this fork system call will get executed only when this whole expression returns true or positive value. So these two fork system calls will return positive value only for these two parent processes. For other child processes it returns 0. So now this process will create child processes as shown in this tree diagram P and C3 for this fork system call. Now for this fork system call, all these processes will create child processes, that is P, C3, C2 and C1. So you can see it in the tree diagram. So P created child process P and C4, C3 created child process C3 and C5, C2 created child process C2 and C6, C1 created child process C1 and C7. Now this fork system call is used with the OR operator. We have already discussed that the OR operator will execute the right side only when the left side returns 0. So this fork will return 0 only in the child process. So this fork will get executed for C4, C5, C6 and C7. Now this is the updated binary tree diagram after the execution of this fork system call. And these two fork system calls will get executed only when the whole expression returns positive value. This whole expression returns positive value only for the parent processes like P, C4, C3, C5, C2, C6, C1 and C7. So only these processes will create their child processes for these fork system calls. These two fork system calls will get executed only for these parent nodes. So how many parent nodes are there? 8. So for the first fork system calls 8 into 2 16. For the next fork system calls 16 into 2 32. The remaining child process are 4. So total 32 plus 4 36. So the answer is 36. That means the printf statement will get executed for 36 times.